This is Gary. Not sure if anybody's online. If there is, yeah, Dave. Okay, fantastic. Okay, Dave, I can see you there. I'm just about to swing on to the planets now. So they are surprisingly low in the sky. But I'll be there in a second. So just stand by. Actually, I could keep the headset on. Right. So Jupiter's over there. Okay, let's just. Yeah, we're set up in the back garden here. Um, and now I'm going to have to take my headset off because I'm not sure. Let me see. Yeah, I'm not sure if the mount has landed on. Oh, I've got a few dust bunnies, I can tell you that. I might try applying a flat in a minute. Right, let me see if I can move the mount onto the two planets. I've got them in view. They were surprisingly low in the sky now. So, yeah, okay, here we go. Oh, got them both. Hold on, I got to work out what tracking I need here. That wasn't it. Let's try sidereal. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, got them both here. Let's play around and see what. Oh my God, the things are still moving. Come on, slow down, slow down. Okay, let me just sort myself out here. I got to try and figure out now which way I've got my. Okay, cool. Okay, so I can. My arrow keys are almost correctly set now, so I'm just moving back across. Kind of cool that we've got both of them in the same shot. Let's try. Okay, all right, that looks better. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's see if I can sort out some exposure. Well, as you can see, okay, what are those two dots? Yes, those two dots I think were dust bunnies. Let me see if I can apply a flat here. See if that helps. Right. So, right. Let's try and get Jupiter. There's Jupiter. Right, I'm going to zoom in on Jupiter here. There she is. I thought I was pretty focused on the moon when I set this up, but my word, we're not seeing anything but a fuzzy blob, are we? That's not great. I presume you can still hear me, right? 1 2 1 2. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. And then you can certainly see me because I presume I'm streaming. Oh, actually, let me. I can. Whoops. I can transition. Yeah, this is one of the views we've got set up for tomorrow. The image on one side and my video and your video hopefully underneath it. What are those two? Yeah, okay. So I'm just going to play around with the focusing and see if anything improves here. But I thought we were pretty focused. That got worse. That got worse again. Yeah, I was pretty close with my focusing. Of course, now I've screwed it up because I can't really focus on this planet. Okay. Yeah, I can hear you and see the side view. Okay, fine, that's good. Right, so let's zoom back out again. And let's bring up our exposure time. Right, now we can see Saturn. Let's go over to Saturn. Zoom in there. See if we get. Okay, well, at least we can see the rings. So that's not too bad, I guess. Jupiter is a lot further than the moon. I made that mistake before. Oh, you mean the focus points are different? Um, hmm. Okay. Let me see if I can focus a little better on Saturn. That looks worse. It's definitely worse. So if I focus on a star, Dave, when I actually get some stars here, will that be better than focusing on the moon? Okay, it looks like I've gone too far. Yeah, gone too far. Right, so I'm going to come back the other way. Coming back into focus, hopefully. Not great though. Oh man, this is a pain. So much atmospherics as well. Yeah, I don't know. I can achieve anything better than that at the moment. Let's have a look what you said. Yes, focus is different, but Saturn not too bad. Okay, all right. Well, at least you can see the rings, right? So that's good. So if I now bring that back to auto, if I take my exposure way up here, okay, so we can see 1, 2, 3, 4 moons of Jupiter, which is pretty good. Wonder if I can actually get a better focus on the moon. Um, oh, the trouble is they're way too low in the atmosphere for this, aren't they? Let's have a go. Whoops, went too far there. Sorry about that. Oh, right. Does this look like one of the moons of Saturn up here? Um, okay. Yeah, I can see my dust bunny again. Yeah. Push this too far, I'm going to see the dust bunnies. Okay, well, hopefully as it gets darker here, perhaps things will get a little better. Okay, well, we can certainly see moons. Great. Okay, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got 4 moons. We can certainly see that's a elliptical shape as opposed to this one, which is a circle. Is this kind of what you were expecting? Um, I'm not sure that we're going to get. Actually, I can probably play around with this a little bit. Maybe I can bugger those dust bunnies. Well, that helped. Let's see if I can now. Okay, well, you can certainly see that Saturn's got a ring to it now. Let me check moons. Yes, so far. So yeah, and obviously they'll be a bit closer tonight. I'm not sure tomorrow, Monday. I'm not sure what the exact spacing is. Um, but let's see if we can come down and get some focus. I guess you can just about maybe make out a little bit of banding once in a while on Jupiter there when I bring it down, but God, it's so low in the sky. It's bouncing around all over the place. Okay, so yeah, so here are that's probably about the money shot, right? In terms of you can see the rings on Jupiter, on Saturn, you can see Jupiter as a bright blob, and it's kind of yeah, that's about as good as it's gonna get here. So what time are we now? We're 5:16. So Titan is below and right. Okay, well let's bring up my exposure again. Um, okay, so yeah, so I've got Tom with me here. So for the presentation, it's Tom and Wei. Uh, Wei is spelt WEI. So I know you were going to put that in your notes. So it's Tom and Wei. Um, and yeah, oh, and actually, Dave, we can still, so now I can actually, oh, it'd be really cool if this plane goes across it. Oh, it's not going to be wide enough. Oh, go on. It's going to be real close. Damn. We just had a small aircraft fly across and it just grazed the underside of the field of view, which was, well, it never showed up on this field of view, but which was a real shame because that would have looked pretty cool, albeit that I'm actually, yeah, I guess I am recording it right. So, right, so you can actually now see, I can see both planets here now. It's getting dark enough to see both planets, and it's that's spectacular out here tonight. The sky is just crimson orange. And judging by where the planets are coming down here, I think we're going to be able to chase these all the way down to the horizon. Um, Yeah, it might be really cool actually. We might be able to go right down to like almost -1 degree or something because we're actually what's the elevation here, Tom? Yeah, so we're about 1800 feet up, and we can see the ocean here. And my tracking is actually working surprisingly well. So I never polar aligned this. I just basically set it up. Well, what I actually did was drop the scope down and then slewed onto the moon and just changed the azimuth bolts so that the moon was in about the right place. So that effectively did a rough polar align. But this is plenty stable enough. Yeah, so I'm just so we won't see a lot of detail, Tom. I got Tom sort of sitting next to me here. But here's Saturn, so you can just see the rings on it shimmering. Um, because the atmospherics are so bad, because we're so low, we're not going to get this to be particularly a great shot. But you can at least see the central core with the rings around it, right? So that's kind of cool. Um, And right. So I'm going to come back out to full again. Okay. So I got a couple of different shots I can transition to on the stream, Dave. I'm chatting to. Oh, damn. We missed a pelican as well. There's lots of wildlife here. My kind of alignment. Okay, yeah. So this is one of the shots, and this is the complete format of the camera with my face here, and your face would be here because I've got another video camera that I'm hoping to run for tomorrow. And then another one of the shots that we've got is this one, so we can go full screen. Well, that didn't work, did it? Oh, yeah. So actually, before I do that, I should be a bit more careful. Right, let me transition back to that one. Before I do that, I need to set this shot up properly. And actually, the planets are. Oh, actually, this might work. So I need to go this way. Uh, yeah, actually, there we go. So let me just drop that a little bit. Yeah, there we go. So the other money shot that I've got here is kind of I'm going to bring the exposure. I'm trying to pick the moons up. There they go. All right, I've got them. So the other shot I can transition to, Dave, is this shot. So now I'm hoping that you're seeing everything on the screen. You've got the four moons of Jupiter. Um, and I guess if I push the exposure a little more, I might be able to get um, yeah, there we go. I can just about see this moon of Saturn now. So, what does that kind of look like? Is that kind of the thing we want to be putting up for tomorrow? You'll notice I've kind of aligned, well, actually, of course, this is going to change, isn't it? I was going to say I've kind of aligned the camera so that it's all correct, but they're even going to be closer tomorrow night. So, um, this grouping should be way closer. Uh, yeah, yep. Four moons. Yep. Okay. And then is that the where my arrow is on? Oh, actually, yes. I think. Can you see my arrow there? Yeah. Can you see that moon, or do I need to just give it a little bit more exposure time? Here we go. Can you see that moon as well, Dave? Which moon is it? I can only see one moon. I can't see anything else. Is that what we were expecting to see? Just the one moon? Okay, so I got to remember you're 10 seconds behind me. If you can push exposure up even more, Titan will come in. Okay. Whoops, went too far there. Okay, that's probably about as much as I can push it. I'm not sure I can push that any harder, Dave. That's about. Let me see if I can. Oh, maybe I could. If I reset this, maybe if I bring my. There we go. I could do something like this. I'm trying to avoid that dust bunny. I'm still not seeing. I don't think. Am I seeing a moon here, Dave? Is there a moon here and one here possibly on Saturn? I'm kind of pushing this hard. Um, let's see what you come back with. Yeah, maybe I am seeing. Oh no, it's looking at the I was looking at the other screen thinking, oh, I can see a moon, and it's actually the cursor. Is this a moon here, one here, and one here, like three moons on Saturn? All right, I'm going to go and find a jacket a minute, Dave, which I've got. Oh, yeah. Okay, that is rear and these. Okay, so Titan is all we will see. Okay, so we've actually got three moons on Saturn and four moons on Jupiter. Is that right? I'm just going to go and find a jacket. It's getting cold here. Okay, I'm back. I had to get orientated. Okay. Yeah, so tomorrow, for when we do this on Monday, if you can sort of have it in your mind to know which one of the moons are which, that would be great because we can obviously use those as talking points. So we're obviously well overexposed here to see the moons and everything. Um, I'm actually gonna just record some of this as well. Okay, so I'm now recording what we're showing. Let me go to the other shot. There we go. Okay. Um, the one thing I didn't set up on the camera tonight, Dave, so far, Iptus is to the, okay. Iptus is to the left, okay. The one thing I didn't set up on the camera tonight is an e-finder. Um, I might try and do that for when we do the live stream. Um, Do you think we need an e-finder to try and give the sort of broader picture of where we are with respect to the horizon? Um, I could even try and bolt it on the telescope now, perhaps. Um, Tell me what you think. Right, so I'm gonna just reduce the exposure a bit so that we can see a little bit more of the detail of the two planets. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, I can just see oh my God, you see the color changing there? Look at that, Saturn showing up really red. That's kind of weird. Hopefully you're seeing this stuff. Yeah, you will be. Okay. All right. Yeah, okay. So, what did you think about the e-finder question, Dave? Do you think we want to try and put an e-finder on? Do you think we could swap to that? I've got the e-finder here. Let me see if I can bolt it to the telescope here without doing too much. Because actually, the target acquisition side of this is really easy. So let me just go bolt this to the telescope, and I'll put an e-finder up. Yes, it's it's on fire, yes. eFinder might provide a good context shot showing where we are. Okay, let me see if I can put the eFinder on a minute, and I'll see if I can bring up a second image. Stand by. So Dave is in La Mesa. So sometimes what Dave will do is Dave will Skype me, and then I can include Dave's Skype call in, and then we do the commentary together. It looks like looking at the Jupiter, it looks like Saturn's right on top of it. It is. They're not together yet. But I mean, it's a different angle than what you show on your screen. Yes, because I rotated. You're absolutely right, and I might change that as well while we're mucking around here. Yeah, might change that as well. Part of the reason is because the camera is led over, right? My telescope is not vertical, so too much view. Yeah. It's all good fun. I mean, when it works, it's pretty darn spectacular. And the fact that our outreach program, we essentially completely rescued our outreach program, which was, gone down the toilet, basically. So, from that perspective, it's all good fun. And there's not too many people. There's not too many people doing this at the moment. So, it kind of now on Monday there'll probably be 3 or 4 organisations. There'll probably be more actually. There'll probably be 10 or 12, maybe groups all doing live streaming events. I know of a couple of others. So yeah, this is a big event. We weren't initially going to do it, but it's like one of those once in a lifetime type events. this is, I mean, and you actually have a perfect location because you're actually higher. We should be able to track this all the way down to the horizon, which is kind of neat. I mean, you have almost the perfect location for this, and you'll actually get to experience this and Wi-Fi too. And your Wi-Fi is running fine. I'm having absolutely no problems with the Wi-Fi. Yes, the horizon does have wonderful colors, Dave. I'm trying to get the eFinder set up now. Like a patient in ICU. Still running. Is the old guy still living next door? Is he? I remember chatting to him one of the times we came up. Oh yes. It's where here? That's the true. Okay, so that's the C, right? Okay, so we're almost there. I got it. Okay, all right. So that's the C. Okay, Dave. Just setting up my Finder now. Let me change views. Okay. Let me see if I can zoom out or something and see if I can get a slightly. I'm not sure if I zoomed in or zoomed out there. Oh, that's zooming in. So I need to zoom out. Right. So let me try and focus again. This is a problem with the eFinder. It won't focus all the way down to, here we go. I can get this. All right, here we go, here we go, here we go. Okay, Let me see if I can just adjust the gain on that. Okay, all right. Yeah, so Dave, my e-find, can't believe I drilled that hole where I did because it's literally 2 millimeters back too far to allow me to swing, to just change the orientation of the e-finder to get this horizon here perfectly level, but I think that's probably level enough. But that actually looks pretty good, right? I think we're pretty much in focus and we can see, let me just bring, oh, there we go. And you can see the planets there against the horizon. We got a little bit of color there, which is kind of quite nice. And this is what, 5:39, and I reckon from where we're at here, we have probably got another at least hour. Do you know? Do you know what? Um, do you know what elevation we've got on the planets at the moment? It's actually, I can probably find out. I can go into Cart to Seal. Hold on. Let's have a look. Yeah, so we've got an hour, right, before we hit the horizon. We've got 15, we're at 15 degrees at the moment, and we're going to rotate 15 degrees in an hour. So we're going to plow into the horizon here at 6:30. So we should be able to follow this all the way down. So it'll be interesting to see where we're at. So I'm going to go back onto my overview. So this is see if I can just get the focus a little tighter on this. No, no. It's so that was Tom. Tom was just basically saying you can't see Saturn in that shot, um, but it's there, I think, Tom. Um, it's probably just above it because if you look at the if you look at the yes, and the trouble is it's got. Let's see if I can bring it on. No, still can't see it there, which is kind of interesting. Um, I don't think so. I would have thought that that should have been in the field of view, judging, but maybe it is. We'll see in a minute because it's going to drop a little lower in a few seconds here. Okay, I'm just trying. Oh, okay, I think I might have got that focus a little tighter. Actually, let me zoom in. Do I have a star there? Okay. I think that's a star and not a hot pixel. Let's find out. Yeah, there we go. Oh no, actually that's our. Holy crap. Okay, okay, Dave, I was totally confused. So that's Jupiter and Saturn. Right there. In fact, you can see both of them now. Hold on. I'm trying to get them into focus. God, I hate this thing. It's the e-finder. The focusing is so challenging. I think that's it. Hold on. So this up here, Tom, is the moon. I thought that was Jupiter, but it's not. This is Jupiter right here. So in fact, we can zoom right. Whoops. We can zoom right in, and let's bring that down to say there. Yeah, there we go. So now we've got our picture of our, and this is Jupiter. there. And that other, see the low star there? That's that one here. And that's Jupiter and Saturn here. And you can see Saturn sitting above it. And look, there's a plane going across. I think that's a plane going across. Yes, it is. Okay, so this looks like the sort of money shot that we would get on our overall view, Dave. And then if I go to the other camera, I would then switch to here and I can have this blown up to like here. And obviously, and right, let's bring, I seem to have lost me moons. Where have they gone? Okay, where, hold on. Oh, there they are. Oh wow, these moons are getting really challenging now. So let's, okay, there they are. Okay, so we've got, so I would be able to position that like that. So basically, Dave, we'd be able to go from here and then we'd be able to do that transition shot. And then we'd be able to go back to, what happened there? Back to there and that transition shot. So that should work for tomorrow. Might bring that down just let's bring it back up again. And these are going to be grouped tighter tomorrow. So this, and then if I reduce the exposure, yeah, now you can just about see the rings on Saturn. And let's see if we can get any detail on Jupiter. No, nothing at all. It's just a blob. Okay, so I'm going to bring the so it looks like we're going to be overexposing most of the evening, because I think once they get this low on the horizon that we're looking through so much atmosphere that we're not really going to see too much, but at least that kind of gives you, and I should be able to just pull that across here. So there we go. All right. Let me see if I can. Oops, didn't want to do that. Okay. Yeah, so that's kind of great view to show the sky. The bright thing is the moon, yes. Big maybe about 16 degrees up. Yeah, good compromise. Yeah, okay. Okay, so I think that's where we're going to be at then, right? We're going to be somewhere between this shot and this shot where we can obviously see everything. I wonder if I can get that a tad. Oh, another plane going across our field of view here at the moment. Let me see if I can get any more slightly better focus on that. I'm not sure I can, but I'll try. Yeah, that's about as good as it gets, I think. Um, but actually, that shot doesn't look too bad. Let me bring the exposure down a little bit. I'll take it up. Okay, so if I bump the gain up here and bring my exposure down. Oh, there we go. Okay. Makes it pretty noisy if I go all the way up there, so it looks like I probably don't want to be on much more than 300. No, I mean, we actually, I'm actually surprised just how much time we're gonna. I mean, we can't get this. This is as good as we can get, right? We can't really do anything more than this. We can just see, we've got the two of them together. We can see the rest of the night sky. We've got that, and then we can just go back to our. And really, that's it. There's not like else we can show, apart from varying the exposure a little bit on the, different channels. Uh, if I'm guessing, yes, there's one. The other, I think there's one there, but it's in like really close. Um, yeah, that's about as, when we can just get that one. But the trouble is it drops lower and that we get more and more atmosphere in the way between it and it's going to get more and more difficult to see. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Looking good. These are three good views. Surface, moons, horizon. Yeah, yeah. Well, I think that's all we got, Dave, right? Between, yeah, that's about all we've got. So, but it's looking pretty good. And then I can just for in variation, I can change this back to here. Um, Actually, I'd probably go on to auto, yeah. And then I would have, before I did that, I would have transitioned to here. So we'd have this view up, Dave. So there'll be the two of us here. You would be here, I'm here, and we'd have this just going next to us. And let me see what happens when I transition over to the air view. Um, I think I would probably want to bring that down a little, or actually maybe even take it up a little. Right, if I do that, yeah, and then I could do that and that. Yeah, so we could do something like that, right? So now I've got my moon showing, my planet showing here, and we're obviously heading down towards the horizon. And then I could swap over to my other one there, and I've got my everything, and then I can back off on the exposure. Interestingly enough, one of the things I'm noticing here is that my PC is slowing down again, so I'm going to stop recording, see if that helps. And let's see if I can back. Yeah, there's something happens with SharpCap over a period of time. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but it gets quite unresponsive on me. So yeah, we can just about see the rings of Saturn again there on that shot. But yeah, I think we're probably good to go, Dave. Um, Obviously this is going to be a lot tighter tomorrow, Monday night. Um, I think everything is good, and then we can even try and I'm not sure if I can. We could even finish off with a moonshot if you wanted to. Albeit that, I mean, we've still got an hour here, right? We could track this literally all the way down to the horizon if we wanted to. Might be kind of interesting to see that view as the lights and everything come up here. But it's going to take a while for that to happen. But yeah, I'm quite happy to. So it's 6 o'clock now. We could easily, I mean, to be honest, with how slowly this is going, we could easily run from 5 till 7 because I don't think we're going to hit the horizon with these planets until 7 o'clock here. So, yeah, let's. Oh yeah, where's Point Loma? Yeah. Oh, is that Point Loma? Okay. Is this okay? So it's Point Loma here. There's one here. There's a plane. There's something there moving very slowly across the sky. It will get murky. We would need more talking points. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, it's where this plane is here coming in low. Yeah. Yeah. So Dave, I'm happy to. If you just want to do an hour, um, I'm happy just to do that. I think the only benefit, because literally we can only go between these shots, right? And nothing's changing. I mean, it's not like the spacing is changing or anything like that. Do you think? I don't think we'll see any change of spacing over the course of an hour, right? I mean, it's going to be very much like we're seeing it here, right? A set distance apart. Um, so yeah, we don't need to chase it down to the horizon for sure. But it's certainly going to take at least another hour to get there. Yes, I can actually. Let me do. In fact, that's a great point, Tom. Let me do that. Um, well, actually, it doesn't matter for Monday's. What happened there? That's twice that's done that. It doesn't actually matter for Monday's broadcast because the planets are going to be so close that when you look at them with the naked eye, they're actually going to be, you're just going to see a single point of light. So it doesn't actually matter. Um, you agree with that, right, Dave? That there's no point in rotating. What I'd actually done was set the camera up correctly for the moon, and obviously as it's slewed more, it's kind of we're about 90 degrees out again. But with the naked eye on Monday, right? I am correct in saying that you won't be able to. It'll just be a single point of light, right? Um, we can hear the coyotes here having just made a kill. That's definitely coyotes, right? Yeah. Yeah. Tom was saying that the coyotes and the raccoons have had his ducks. It's not good. But um, and yeah, I don't think I can do anything. Oh, I'm wondering. Oh, let me just try something here while we're there might be something I can do here. I'd really like to get this horizon kind of flat because it kind of looks a bit wonky. So let me see if there's something I can do. I've lost my mouse. Where's my mouse gone? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Right. Display capture. Uh, transform. Oh, yes, I can do this. All right, hold on. Huh. Uh, oh, okay, is that degrees? Aha. All right, hold on, Dave. I'm trying something. It's amazing what you can do with OBS. Let's do 6. That looks pretty flat. So now if uh, if I zoom, if I make this bigger, Yeah, okay. So I've managed to get the horizon flat, which is probably looks nicer. But I think in doing that, let me see if I am gonna be okay. That still works. Let me bring it down a little bit more. Okay, so that must be pitch black over there or something. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I think that solved the horizon problem, Dave. It seems to have straightened. Yeah, the twinkly lights are kind of nice, aren't they? Yeah, all right. I think we've got that sorted out as well. So now the horizon is actually showing flat. Um, so that's good. And I can go on to, yeah, I can, so let me show you. Yeah, so that would be my full screen view now with the horizon flat. Um, I've actually lost the moon as well now, which is, I'm not sure whether that's a good or a bad thing, but at least the horizon's flat, which kind of makes it look a bit more realistic. It was kind of weird when it was on a 6-degree angle. Um, okay. All right. So that looks good. Welcome. Yeah, 6 minutes apart. Welcome to the world. Love the twinkling lights. Yeah. Okay. Bring up the exposure a bit. Okay. All right. Let me see what I can do. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Let's bring up. Yeah. Okay. That's a better shot, isn't it? It certainly looks a lot better on the screen because now you can see the bushes on both sides and you get sort of that more feeling of glow from the city. Yeah, okay. That looks nice. Okay, so I think we like that, right? The viewfinder is definitely a keeper. So then I can just go straight back to here. If I had zoomed in a little bit. Okay, so we've got plenty of field of view. Let me bring up the exposure on that a little bit so we can get the moons because that actually does make it a little bit more interesting. There we go. Okay. Yeah, the only thing we're not going to get here is the transit, right? There's no way we're going to be able to see that. But yeah, that kind of that is that shot there, right, where we've got everything showing nicely, and then we go into here, and now we've got this shot here. Okay. Um, yeah. Now you can get Pluto. Ha. Okay. All right. Well, I think so now, David's. Oh, okay. Tom's just making a rush for the sprinklers because we've just realized the sprinklers are on. And the good news is we still have lots of sky here to work with. Um, um, so we can. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's a nice shot. Oh yeah. Yeah. I think we can get some nice shots here, Dave. Wow. I like that. Actually, I think I prefer the shots where we've got the city off the E-finder than I do off of the main scope, actually. This looks pretty good. And then we can just transition back to that again. Let me just move these across a smidgen. So that's going to be our movement that you'll see. So that's not too bad at all. And we can do that movement easily. Yeah, without. Oh, and what's happened here? Why am I not seeing? Why is Saturn gone here? This is weird. Hold on. Yeah, but why? Oh, oh, bugger it. Okay, I can see what's happened here. Um, in rotating, oh yeah. In rotating the one image, I've managed to rotate the second image as well. Um, yeah. Okay, let me try and sort that problem out a second. Hold on. Okay, yeah, something's gone. I know what's going on here now. So let me go into let me go into the transform. Oh, so that's weird. Oh, okay. I got it. So I need to be here. Yes. And I need to go. Oh, I need to do this with two. No, I can't do that. All right. So I'm just going to undo this transform that I did a minute ago, Dave. Rats. All right. Hold on. I'm gonna transition onto a different screen a second. Let's do that. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that there a minute. I'm just gonna work on the other screen a second. So let me delete that. Let me do a display capture. Okay. And now I wanna do this. Okay. And I want to edit that to inner bounds. Yeah, that's probably it. And I want to put that there. Yep, okay. All right, hold on, Dave. I'm just going to go back to, I'm just checking. Right, okay. So if I now go to this transition, I didn't quite get that right, did I? Hold on, I just need to do a little bit of editing. Okay, so why is that not working? Oh no, I'm confusing myself. All right, so let's not do that, Gary, because you're being. There's too many options here, Dave. Right, so this is what I need to be doing. Okay. All right. Okay, so that's that. That's that. Yes. Okay, so that's better. Okay, now I bring that. Okay, so that works there, I think. All right, so that one looks good. So that's our rats. Need to go and sort that out again. No. Okay. Okay. Got that sorted out now, I think. Okay, so let's go back to this one. I think that one's still sorted out, so that looks okay. All right, so okay, so now if I go to, come on, think, Gary, think. I need to be here. I need to. There's too many things going on here, Dave. Right. Okay, so now I've got rotation in that thing again. Right. Um. Okay, so okay. So I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to do. Oh, I know what I can do here. Um. Right. So I need to add a new scene, which we'll call eFinder. Okay. I need to add a display capture, a new one. Okay, so I want to collect that. I want to drag. No, I don't want to do that. I want to drag that there, that there, that there, that there. Then I want to edit, and I want to put a 6-degree rotation in there. Okay, now I want to make this bigger. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Right, so then if I want to make that smaller, I can just do. Okay, so we don't want to go down as low as 60. 75 will work. Yeah, okay. There we go. Okay, all right, so that becomes our. Okay, so that works. Right, so then, so yeah, so I've set it up now, Dave. So I've got these, so I'm back to a flat screen there. And if I then go to my thing, I would need to change that first. Then I need to change that. And then I need to do the transition. Yeah, yeah, I guess that's right. Yeah, I guess that's right. I'm kind of confusing myself. On the stream, it looks like the valley slopes a bit. Okay, hold on. Okay, let me go and have a look. And let me go and change to the right. Okay. Yeah, maybe if I just if I change this to maybe 5 and transition. Does that look a bit better? So I've just transitioned now. Yeah, just see if you think that looks a little. It's fine now, delayed. Okay, great. All right, so I've changed it to 5 degrees. So yeah, so that looks good. And then if I just try and sort my head out here, I would then go onto this one. Can't. Looks good. No, I've lost Saturn again. It's not actually. I was trying to. That's what I should be seeing. Should be seeing that. Um, I'm trying to figure out why I think because I'm capturing the same thing. Let me try something else here, and see if I can get this to work. So I'm gonna delete that, and I'm gonna try a window capture. Let's do it a different way. Let's try. Yes, let's do that. Hey Tom. Hey, how are you? Um, I am just kind of doing some weird. Yeah, this is Saturn up here. You can't. You can just see I've got the gain up quite a lot so that we can see the moons. If I bring the gain down, just one computer, two screens. This is my broadcast screen, and then yeah, you could actually go inside, hook your TV on, log onto the internet, and actually see this stream. Because this is how it works on the internet, and he's commenting on the stream. Um, did the stream just freeze there, Dave? Did you see a slight freeze? Um, I'm seeing just a little bit of spinning. See, all right. So let me go, and I need to be in here, right? So okay, so I need to do this one, and I need to do this transformation, and I need to do this at 5. Okay, so that now I need to expand it. Right. All right. Does this work? Okay, so I think I've solved the problem now. So I should be able to, so that's the e-finder, and then I should be able to, audio is fine, can't tell if the video froze, okay. So now I need to go to full screen. Oh, okay, perfect. So actually, so this is really cool now, Dave. So I've got this set up. I'm actually, I should be doing this on, I should be doing a window capture here as well. All right, I'm gonna just, yeah, let me change this as well then. So I'm gonna delete. So you're back to seeing the horizon again. So I'm gonna delete this. And I'm going to do a window capture on this one as well. This is definitely better. So I need a new window capture, and I need to capture the other sharp cap. Nope, I need to capture this sharp cap, right? And okay, so we're good there. So now I need to grab that, this, this, this. Okay, so that's that one. Okay, looks fine. Okay, so that's good. So now I can pull that. Yep, there we go. And I should now be able to transition to that. And now I should be able to transition back to, oh, perfect. Okay, so now I can just seamlessly do this in OBS. So I can just, I've got this set up now so that I can actually now just click between these two things and it seamlessly goes across, which is pretty darn good. All right, so let me reduce this a little bit. Okay, let me increase that a little bit and let me just move because we're drifting. Sounds just drifting out of view. Here we go. There we go. All right, so now we're back in view again. Okay, so we're all set up, Dave. Yeah, I've done this a different way, so we can now just transition between the view of the eFinder and the view of the thing without me actually touching SharpCap or anything like that, because I'm actually doing window captures rather than display captures now. So that actually works really nicely. Okay, cool. All right, that's great. So so let's just see. We've got if we do, we should be able to do. I am gonna take that down there. So we've got our introduction slides. We've got. I don't even need this screen anymore, do I? Because we're not going to show this, so I can step that down there and get rid of that. So we've got our introduction slides. We don't need the Skype interview, so let's take that down there as well. So we've got our introduction slides, we've got our interview, that's me and you talking on the second webcam. We're not going to need that, so let's take that down there as well. So introduction slides, interview on the second webcam, the square DSO shot, and actually, why is that disappearing now? Oh, probably because, yeah, because I just need to drop that down. There we go. Yeah. So actually, if I do that, and maybe if I, okay, so that's our next shot. If we want to do that shot, we would then come, so that's the square DSO shot. We would then do the full screen. I wonder if I can, because all I'm doing in is zooming in, so I might as well zoom in. Oh, I'm going to lose some resolution. I can probably do that. Right, could do that. Okay. You know, I think we can just set that up on auto. And when we do the full screen DSO, we just, okay, let me do it this way. And and let me edit that now. Okay, so that's good. So now if I just expand, that's going to be about as far as I think I can. Yeah, I can go up that. I can do that. So I can do this. Yeah. Okay, so that would be our full screen shot. This would be our full screen shot. This would be our square shot. This would be our eFinder shot. Full screen shot. Yeah, okay. I think I can control everything on OBS now rather than touching SharpCap. I think once I've got SharpCap and everything set up, I think I can just leave SharpCap alone and do everything in OBS. Yeah, all right. I think we're done. We're now 6:25. We're still way above the horizon here, as you can see from the eFinder shot. So it's probably an hour, at least 30 or 40 minutes before that comes down. So I think we're probably good to go, Dave. Um, any other thoughts? And if not, um, I can call it a day. But I think we're good to go. Bring a jacket. It is cold out here. It's being a bit higher, and actually we're kind of lucky. Or I'm kind of lucky. It's not that windy here. It can be quite windy in the evening up here, and that makes it quite a bit cooler. Um, but yeah, and as you can see now, our image is just it's just horrible now. In terms of let me just play with the exposure here a little bit. See if we can bring back the moons again. At least we get a slightly different. Now, what's interesting um, over the course of what we've viewed so far, right? Um, the two moons close to Jupiter have actually changed their perspective to each other. They've closed. They're a lot tighter now than what they were when we first started looking at them, as you can see from this shot here, right? Um, so uh, that those moons are definitely changed over the course of the hour or so we've been viewing here. Yeah. Okay. Um, yeah, I think I'm pretty much done. Let me um, let me just do one final couple, just no quick changes here. Let me just center this so that we can. Okay, so let me just pull this down a bit. Yeah, motion of the moons is cool. And let me just pull this across. Okay, so that image is now pretty much centered. Could probably come down a little bit more. Okay, let's just make sure that all my images are in the right place here. So that image is pretty much centered. So now I think I need to do an alt. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so that's going to be our money shot right there. Got everything centered on that. When I go to the full screen shot, yeah, I'm good there. So when I go to the square DSO shot, I'm good there. All right, yeah, so now I think I'm even better set up. So I've got my my square, sorry, yeah, that's my square shot showing at the moment. Then I can transition to my full screen shot, which is showing there. And then I can transition to my E-finder shot, which is showing there. Yeah, so I think I'm done. I think we're all good. All right. Um, yeah, I think this is where we would call it a day, right? Go back to our introduction slides and yeah, and call it a day. Cool. All right, mate. I think I'm gonna pack up and close everything down. Let me know if, well, before I do that, do you want to take a quick look at the moon before I close the transition down, the transmission down, or are we good to go? Just let me know in chat. Okay. All right. Time to pack up. Okay, mate. I'm done. So I'm just going to start closing everything down at this end. I'll close the stream down. Thanks for helping out. Definitely the e-finder was a keeper, so that was good. Um, and let's just be, I think, if we can talk about what moons are what and stuff like that, and you can kind of see the images that we're capable of getting, we can go from there. All right. Have a good evening. I'm gonna head home and or get packed up and head home. All right. See you soon, or chat soon anyway. And then I suggest we get up here on probably. I was gonna say I got up here at about 4. I think it's probably a good idea to get up here at say 3:30, just to give us a bit of extra time, because you never know what sort of problems. Or in fact, I could get up here early. You don't have to be up here. It's because it's all just equipment. So if you want to get up here at like 4 o'clock, say on thing, or you could even come probably 4:30. I can get set up. I could be over here at 3:30, something like that, and be set up. And then I'll have a second microphone for you. We'll have your table set up on the other side of mine, and I'll have a second video camera set up as and running as well. So we should be all good to go. All right, good night, mate, and I'll chat to you soon. Oh, okay. All right, 3:30, fine. All right, fantastic. I'll see you then. Okay, night.